As a single child, I don't know what it's like to play football with a sibling. I don't know anything about the incredible rivalries between brothers or the on-pitch chemistry where you can telepathically just know where your family member is going to be. We've seen duos like the Neville brothers play at the top level together, but what about those footballers whose brothers have been considerably less successful? Number 1. Paul, Florentine and Matthias Pogba. Considering what Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has done for Paul Pogba's career, his two brothers are probably wishing they could get a deal at Manchester United too. But while Paul is a World Cup winner and a fantastic player to watch, his two brothers, who are twins, have never been able to match the standards set by their younger brother. The twins have never actually played for the same club, with Matthias spending a lot of time in England, playing for the likes of Crewe Alexandra and Crawley, as well as Partick Thistle in Scotland. As for Florentine, he played at a high level with St Etienne, but is now over in the MLS with Atlanta United, as they both continuously beg Paul to let them play in his trophy cabinet. Number 2. Gonzalo and Federico Higuain. The Argentinian striker actually has 3 brothers, but it's just Federico who we're going to focus on. Gonzalo is a brilliant forward, scoring goals wherever he's been, but he's often criticised for not having that killer finish in big games. But to his credit, Gonzalo's proven to be a winner unlike older brother Federico. He hasn't won a single trophy in his career, now aged 34. Federico, also a forward, started at River Plate with Gonzalo, but while the latter moved to Real Madrid, Federico went to Besiktas. He was never a hit in Europe, returning to the Americas in 2008, and he's now at Columbus Crew in the MLS. Number 3. Wesley, Rodney and Jeffrey Sneijder. Wesley Sneijder was very close to being a World Cup winner, and at one point should have been acknowledged as the best player in the world. As for his brothers, older brother Jeffrey was a winger who never really reached the top division of Dutch football, while younger brother Rodney, still just 27 years old, has also barely made out the Netherlands, but did spend one whole month as a Dundee United player in 2015, and that's something Wesley's never done. Number 4. Alisson and Muriel Becker. Liverpool spent a huge amount of money on Alisson, and the Brazilians played an important role in the Reds' title charge. And hopefully his older brother Muriel is happy for him, not sure why Mr. and Mrs. Becker give their kids girls' names, as the older goalkeeper hasn't hit the heights that Alisson has, despite Muriel being 6 years older. Both started at Internacional, with Muriel spending a decade with the Brazilian side. He's now in Portugal with Belenense SAD at the age of 32, while Alisson is the Brazil number 1 and as good with the ball at his feet as he is managing a beard. Number 5. Vincent and Francois Kompany. Vincent Kompany is a mountain, a leader among men, and a key reason behind Manchester City's rise to prominence, that and all the money. But while Vincent was once considered as one of the finest centre-backs in world football, his brother Francois has never had such an honour. 3 years younger and a left-back, Francois is currently playing his football in the second tier of Belgian football, having spent his full career there, bar an odd year where he was a Macclesfield player without making a single appearance. If you were Francois, you'd be begging big bro Vince to get him a contract at City, even if it was just to clean the boots. Number 6. Shola, Sammy and Tomi Ameobi. Okay, so Shola isn't as high a calibre footballer as some of the people in this video, but his footballing family is certainly still interesting. Shola is a Newcastle cult hero, notably for his goals against rival Sunderland. There was excitement when baby brother Sammy broke into the team, but he never really cut the mustard, now at Bolton in the Championship. But the third Ameobi's career is a crazy one. Tomi, the middle brother, is now 30, but never played for Newcastle like his brothers. Instead he's played in some odd places, moving to Iceland in 2011, also plying his trade in Finland, Canada and the USA. While Tomi has never scored against Sunderland, Shola hasn't scored more than 10 goals in the Icelandic League. Number 7. Kieran Trippier and Kelvin Lomax. I feel like all I do is talk about Kieran Trippier in the 2018 World Cup, even though it was ages ago. But Trippier made his career in Russia, putting England on the brink of a World Cup final before collapsing against Croatia. And while he struggled this season, Trippier will always likely have the bragging rights over his brother Kelvin Lomax. Lomax, who uses his mother's surname, spent most of his career playing for Oldham, but the latter years of his career were spent playing non-league football. I'm not sure if he's still playing today, but if he is, Lomax will easily be able to pull rank on free kicks thanks to his baby brother Kieran. Number 8. Pierre-Emerick, Catalina and Willie Aubameyang. The three Aubameyang brothers have one thing in common: they were all on the books at AC Milan at one point in their careers. But while Pierre-Emerick is one of the most lethal strikers around these days, his half-brothers haven't had as much joy. Catalina spent most of his days in the lower French and Italian leagues, and as for Willie, his career took him to Scotland. He played 6 times for Kilmarnock, even getting himself a goal before a short-term deal ended. Now aged 32, his last known club was FC Crewe in Germany. And number 9, Wayne and John Rooney. Wayne Rooney may be Manchester United's all-time leading goal scorer, England's all-time leading goal scorer and a Premier League legend, but he wasn't the first Rooney to go to the MLS. That honour goes to his younger brother John, who signed for New York Red Bulls as a second round draft pick in 2011 after leaving Macclesfield. John Rooney also played for Orlando City, but returned to English shores in October 2012. He's currently playing for non-league Barrow, another feat that brother Wayne hasn't managed. Which is the better of the two? I think it's clear for all of us. So those are 9 players with considerably less successful brothers. Let us know of any more in the comments below. Thanks for watching and don't forget to like, share and subscribe.